water probably got to be maybe in the high 30s or something like that. And you know, when it gets to be below 50, Plecostomus and all these tropical things just start going belly up.
Not with it. All right, where are we heading off to now?
Okay, this is Lakeland Christian School. My wife taught here for a year or so. And it was kind of funny because when they asked us if we'd come and build this pond for them, and we started digging, and I got about maybe 18 inches into the dirt, and we hit something hard, and I started clearing it off, and I realized we were building on top of the parking lot my wife used to park in when she taught here. The school has really grown, so we ended up having to dig through a parking lot in order to put the pond in. They call it Turtle Town, and they have a couple of fish in there and some turtles. Fred Weekman is kind of a science-minded, Bill Nye-ish sort of guy.
Bill Nye, but at a Christian school.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a lot better values than Bill Nye, we'll say that. Anyway, he kind of put us to work out here and wanted to build something that was an outdoor classroom sort of for the kids. So right next to it is some seating with a place where kids can sit outside. And the Turtle Town, they've let just grow really thick with native plants and some not. So it looks very, very densely vegetated. But he wanted something that was sort of wild looking. So we did an 11 by 16 pond. We've got a 2,500 biofalls on it that splits a few ways coming down off of the berm. And we've got a little constructed wetland. And you'll see when we get here, he's got some slash pines growing up and some different native vegetation growing up all around it, and it is thick right up to the edge of the pond with it looks like something you'd come upon in the wild, I suppose. But so he kind of uses it as part of the outdoor classroom setting.
Well, we have our entire Ponds for Kids program, which helps educators really have a program that they could, if they want a school, we can hook them up with a certified aquascape conduit. They'll put it in, and it's a program for educators to basically get kids outside in nature, learning about ecosystem gardening and all the things that come with it.
They've got it so thick that there's box turtles and there's water turtles, and but you don't ever really, you see them occasionally, but they're living in a wild habitat inside here.
That's a beautiful fence.
Yeah.
People always ask about how they keep turtles, and here's one way to do it. It looks like a native water feature out here in Florida. Wow, that's gorgeous.
So I sort of like the way that they've let it just go wild.
Yes.
And see, there's a koi laying right down there. They're not real active right now because it's cold, but
Florida cold it is. This is what happens with a water garden when you let it go to nature.
it looks like something you'd run into in a while.
Nothing wrong with that. I love this. Officer Farrell, could you explain to the audience what you're doing here?
Well, it appears as though somebody put a parrotfish in here, and we've had some really cold weather, and the koi do really well in cold water. Tropical fish, not so much.
Aw, poor guy.
Yeah, he's
probably a kid or something.
Yeah.
So a parrotfish is a cross between a cichlid and a goldfish. And one of the challenges with these fish is they don't really have a native habitat because they don't really, they're a hybrid. They don't really have anywhere in the ecosystem to play. So I guarantee you some kid threw this in here because it wouldn't have been the science department.
Probably
knowing what they know about fish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This guy went belly up because what do you think this water got down to? Probably.
So the water probably got to be maybe in the high 30s or something like that. And you know, when it gets to be below 50, Plecostomus and all these tropical things just start going belly up.
Not right there. Yep. So right in the middle here of a pretty big school is a pond that's been here for 10 years that basically they just let go wild. And he said there's box turtles in here and red ear sliders, and there's a wetland up there, right? Are those palmetto pines?
And then we got slash pines and just a whole bunch of native stuff that they've just, and it's kind of cool because everything else around here is very well manicured.
Exactly.
And
That's this little wildlife area.
Yeah,
it literally looks like something you'd stumble across in nature.
Yeah.
There's their little aquatic habitat over here with a wetland filter and an aquascape ecosystem pond. And like you said, this is a manicured area, but you know what? It's good to have these kids around nature.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love this pond because it's so wild looking.
Yep. Just like God made it. Look at this. This is cute. Greg, we are on the back porch enjoying our pond. Go to your right and come around. Okay, Carol? It's always exciting to see a new water feature for the first time. Oh, gorgeous. Hello. Look at this lake. Ah, jealous. Hello.
Hi, Greg.
I am the pond guy.
You came the long way, didn't you? Hello.
Well, I came all the way to see a waterfall and it's not on.
Well, do you want me to turn it on?
Of course I do.
Okay, all right.
Do you have a cup of coffee for me?
I have coffee.
All right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Good to see you.
So here's the pond that has been in here for 10 years with the cool bridge that goes up to it. And then what Glenn did here is he actually started the waterfall, so it looks like it's connected. And then that waterfall recirculates back into this gorgeous pond. So, how long have you had this water feature?
Oh, we love the water feature. We've had it about 10 years, and Glenn put it all in here, put the waterfall in, and we have some goldfish, but it's really cold this morning.
Everything is relative now, because I'm from Chicago, so,
so
55 is quite
pretty
balmy.
Well, look at how he's put it all down in there.
Beautiful.
Better without you, and he goes up there and learns from you in Chicago, and it's awesome.
He's a great man. So how much work is it?
How much work for us?
Yeah.
Would you like to know? Zero.
I love to hear that.
Nothing. Zero. There's no work at all involved. It's look how clear. He has all this.
The skimmer.
And then all we have to do is
empty the basket.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
That's the point of an aquascape ecosystem pond. Let nature, just like this lake, takes care of itself.
Doesn't it?
What a beautiful view you guys have.
Oh, is this not wonderful? You know, we are very blessed, and we're so happy with it. And so glad you came over to let people know.
Well, let's have that cup of coffee.
Come in. You got to see this now. As you can tell, I'm the talker, right?
No.
Yes, I am.
Oh, cool!
Is this not so cool? We live out here. We don't even need we don't need the rest of the house. We live out here.
Oh my!
Isn't it gorgeous?
So, it's kind of like a built-in aquarium.
And yes.
Oh, that is really cool.
Oh, I'm so glad. Let everybody know. And you know
Got
what?
some beautiful koi too, some butterfly koi.
Oh, aren't they gorgeous? I love the butterfly.
Yeah, you got a little aquascape baby stacked slate urn in there. Down.
It lights up at night.
Yes, LED lights.
Come back at night, you see it light up at night. And then he has all your things in here too.
So did Glenn make this for you too?
Oh, of course.
What a creative
Glenn
man.
does everything. Yes.
You got the pond there. You've got the little mini pond here, and then you've got the pond right over there. You guys are water-loving people, aren't you?
I love water. And guess what? And I've read about this.
Yes, ma'am.
this lowers your blood pressure.
100%.
It's so
In fact,
helpful.
it lowers your blood pressure so much. I want a cup of coffee, and I want to sit right there on that seat and just kick back and put this vlog camera down.
Okay,
Deal?
you do it. Okay, deal. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for Aquascape. We just appreciate all that you have provided with your imagination and your dreams.
Amen.
And all that Glenn has done for us. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm going to get a hug for that.
Okay.
You don't want to get a video of me going head first into the pond.
Yeah, actually, I do, so.
So feel free to fall in.